So today we are going with the list. This is a new portion in your syllabus now after the entry after the completion of the string. So having the concept of subscript as we have used here in string, a list is a collection of values of an ordered sequence of values or items. The items in a list can be of any type such as string, integers, float, objects, or even a list. Okay. So elements of a list are enclosed in square brackets separated by commas. Values in the list can be modified, that is, it is mutable. Unlike string, this is mutable. I can say the values that make up a list are called its elements, and elements in a list need not to be of the same type. In other words, you can say that lists are heterogeneous types in nature. All right, like a string, list is also a sequence data type. Now let us see that how the list can be created. Suppose if I'm giving list one out here, okay, and if I'm giving in this way a simple list, a numeric integer list, okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, like this, a list of integers has been created. Now you see, if I'm coming out over here and giving the list one, this will be printed out here like this. This is an interactive mode. Now you see the list, making one more list I'm making. Say I'm making out here, say TIGPS, say then I'm making here 450, and then 30.4 different type of data I'm taking a negative data also, and then here I'm taking one more string Python, okay, and then I'm taking 9.80. So here are different type of data. Strings are there, negative integers are there, floating points are there, and this list has to be created. So this is the nature of the heterogeneous data type. Okay, homogeneous means this is a homogeneous type, you can say, and it is a sequence also at the same time. So if you are creating this one, this list 2 like this, sorry, list 2, I'm printing, then what will happen? The heterogeneous data all will be printed from the list. So this is the list with elements of different data types. You can create the list of characters also. Now you see how this is to be created. Now you see, yes, this is P, sorry, capital P I will take, Y, then comma T, then H. This is the practical implementation entirely, you can say, okay, and then you can give here out N. All right, so this is a list of characters. Okay, that printing, sorry, invalid syntax it is showing. So that's something wrong. Here is something wrong out here. Okay, so what we'll do, that we'll just go there and we'll just copy it by pressing Ctrl C and coming down over here, and it will paste out here. So we will just remove one thing out here, one apostrophe, then I mean single quote, then you print it, then you give a list 3 out here, sorry, list 3 like this, and press enter, it will be printed. So this is an array of character. Suppose I'm giving out a list 4, okay, and nothing is there, sorry, equals to, and giving, this is an empty list, okay, this is an empty list. So that means the list with no element. So if you are giving list 4 out here, okay, nothing has been printed except this pair of brackets. All right, so now you see out here list of 5 cities I'm making. Okay, say here I'm giving Delhi, okay, Delhi, okay, Delhi, and then making Kolkata, Chennai, Chennai, Bengaluru, and then Mumbai. This is a list of uh, 5 cities. Okay, so now I'm giving list 5 out here, list 5. So all the cities have been printed. The specialty of the list is that it will always will be printed. The data will be enclosed in a single quote if it is a character or string type data, and it will be separated by a comma. So comma has been used here as a separator. All right, so you can give out here list inside list also. Suppose I'm making list 6 out here, like this, say I'm giving 3 comma 4 comma, and then I'm making out here say 5 comma 6 comma 7, and then say 8. So this is what this the nature of the list is, the containing another list or as an element. This is called your nested list. What is this called? This is called nested list. So if I'm giving list 6 out here, so it will be printed the same manner as I had taken. All right, so this is the different type of list that I had shown to you. Okay, next we are coming to the some more practicals. Next, we are creating a list from an existing sequence. All right. So coming back once again over here, and then what do you call? Just we'll open the console once. So what is happening here? The list method to be used in Python takes sequence and types and converts a given record or tuple or a string into list. We can create a list from an existing sequence using this built-in function known as list. Okay. So it can be created in the following manner. Suppose you have taken list, say the list one you have taken, and you have taken the command. This is the method, list method. Okay, you see it is appearing in purple color. That means it is a keyword. So I am giving out a computer. Okay, so computer I am giving out here. So now what is happening? You see, when I have stored this particular string by using the list method under a list type variable that is called list one, then when I'm printing, you see it will be how it is printing list one, and then you see each of the characters has been separated by a comma and each character has been enclosed in a single quote. That means the computer has become the each elements of the computer has become the member of the list one. All right, that is the thing. So in this way you can create the list also. So one program there in this regard I can show you. Okay, and that is the thing. Sorry. Now you see this program. Okay, so m1 list input, enter the elements in the list, say print one. Now I'm entering the element in the list, and then doing the second list also. You see, I am executing this one. Yes. Now enter the elements in the list. Okay, say I am entering now. Now say Kolkata. Okay, now you see how it has been printed. Now I am entering 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, in this way it will not be accepted. You have to give it within the double quotes. Okay, then only it will be accepted. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, as much as possible you can give. So you see the data has been separated by comma and it has gone inside the single quotes. Okay, so that is the things and list method. That's why it is so useful that it will help you out in order to insert a list. Sorry, you have to create a list by using list method. Okay, so that is what it is very useful. All right. Next, the thing is that suppose if you are taking say date of birth DOB, okay, what obviously we take in this way, say YY, suppose 1998 hyphen 09 hyphen 12. All right, this is a list. It has become DOB. Okay, now the thing is that this has been taken. Now it can be converted into list in this way, list and then write DOB. Okay, it has been converted into list in this way. You see by using the list method. See, each and every element of the date has converted into a list. Okay, so this is possible. This is another example for accepting the date of birth as input and converting into the list using the list method. You know, an empty list you have seen already. So even I'm showing you once again, list 2 I'm taking here list. Okay, just simply by using the list method. All right, so now if I'm giving the list 2 out here, it will show you nothing since it is an empty list, so no elements have been kept out here. Okay, and the thing is that you can do in this way also. Suppose I'm taking list 1, so list 1 equals to equals to list, and you are writing out your input, input that I'm shown the program before also. Input, okay, enter the values. Okay, enter the values, and we are putting colon out here and then closing it. This is the list one. So enter the values you have given out here. Say you have given out here high, sorry, high, and then this, and then you are getting out here high Python. All right, so you have given this, enter the values. Okay, now you have printed this one. Now if you are doing the print and then giving the list one, then you see out here what has been shown. Okay, so high Python has been converted into a list. So in this way also you can you can create the list. You have seen the several ways that the list how it is to be manipulated. First of all, in this way, these are the different ways. And the date of birth has been converted into list, and then empty list also can be created by using the list method. That's why the list method is so important. And you can also create a list by using the input values through your user input. This is the user has inputted high Python and then it has been converted into list. So by using the list method in different ways you can also create the list. So this is also for your practical implementation. Now we will see how to create a list from an existing list. Okay, so we will consider a list out here which will have some value in this way as well. List 1 equals to how much? 10, 20. These are the elements of the list which I'm writing by using the comma separator, and then 60. I'm taking 6 value over here. Okay, so then what I'm doing out here now, I'm creating another list out here. List 2 equals to list 1. List 1, then I'm giving here simply colon. All right, no list method and one, just list 1 I'm giving out here, and then putting colon inside. Now you see out here how the list to be created on a list 2. Now it is syntax error, it has not come, nothing has come, so I will just give list 2 out here, then you see what had happened. All right, now you see the entire list has been copied into here. So this is the existing list, and from this existing list I have created this particular list, that is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. The entire copy has gone into that. Okay, now see, I don't, if I don't want that any all the values out here, say list 3 I am storing, and I'm taking out here list 1, and then I'm taking here 1 colon 4, means from colon 1 to colon 4, sorry, 1 to 4, this data I'll take. Now you see what is happening out here. Now see, I'm giving out here list 3, then you see out here, then only 20, 30, 40 has been printed. That means this is actually considered as 0, 1, and then this is the 1, 2, 3. One less it has been taken. 4 data has not been taken. That means 4 minus 1 is 3. Then starting from 1, 3 data has been taken. Okay, suppose I'm taking in this way, list 4 equals to, say I'm giving list 1. Okay, suppose I've given list 1. Now you see how different, what there are many ways are there that you can manipulate list out. Okay, so I'm giving out a list 4. Again, what happened, you see this has been copied. So this particular command list 2 equals to list square bracket colon, and this one list 4 equals to list 1 are identical, since they are giving the same output when I have executed. So one more example I'm showing you. Say list 7 equals to list 1, and then I'm keeping here 0 colon 6. Now you see what is happening. So now you see I'm giving out here list 7, and then it is given again the same result. So you see the particular output has been generated in 3 ways, but the comments are different. That is list 2, list 1 is colon, that entire list has been copied and printed. Here I have given list 4 equals to list 1, same thing has been happened, and the list 7 equals to list 1, that is 0 colon 6. That it proves that whenever you are subtracting the last limit with to the first limit, then what is happening, whatever be the limit from the starting position, that particular values will be printed. The same thing happened over here. It started from 0, and 6 minus 0 is 6, and the entire thing has been printed. That is the functioning of a list. Okay, so if you understand this particular thing, definitely you must implement it practically, so it will give you an added advantage, okay, in working with list in the later programs. Fine, so that is the thing. So afterwards we will have to do so many programs on list, and also I have today demonstrated how many different ways a list can be created and what are the different types of list, okay, and the usage of list method. And I hope that you will use all this kind of all this particular methods and programs in your installed Python in your system. Okay, that is the thing. So you have seen the creating of an empty list, that is also you have seen. Okay, and uh, the list of integers, list with elements of different data types, list of characters, okay, list of some number of strings, and list containing another list as an element. So, and here you have seen a list also can be created from an existing list. Okay, and that is also in different way. Okay, all the elements with a number of elements, or you can say that with a specified number of elements, that is also can be created. All right, list say 8, I am taking say list here, I will take 2 comma 2 colon 6, then see what happens. Sorry, list 8 equals to list, okay, I am taking out here list 1 2 colon 6, okay, and then printing list 8 out here, and you see how it has been created. All right, thank you, implement the practical.